everyone! This week the River and Row Museum is getting crafty and teaching you how to make your own paper mache bowls, inspired by the artist John Piper's ceramic bowls. In this video I will be teaching you how to make two different versions of paper mache, one with PVA glue and another with flour and salt. This bowl was made using the glue method. And this bowl was made using the flour method. You can use either way. The first method I'll be showing you is the PVA glue and water method.
First, you need to ask an adult to cut up some newspaper strips for you.
Then you need to blow up a balloon. You will now need to find some PVA glue, paintbrush, a tub or bowl and some water.
And some white paper strips.
All you need to do is add some glue to the tub, about 2 tablespoons worth, and roughly the same amount of water. And mix it together. Then you can start painting strips with the glue mixture and sticking them on your balloon. It might also be helpful to keep your balloon still in a bowl, but I don't figure that out until later on in the video. Once you've done about 2 layers of the newspaper strips all over in a sort of bowl shape, you can either add more layers if you want a more sturdy bowl, or you can go over it with all white paper strips, as this makes the paint look a little bit brighter when you come to paint it. When it's all covered in white paper, I'm just going to go over it with my paintbrush and smooth out all the bumps that you might have. Now you need to let your bowl dry for about 2 hours before you can start painting it. Now on to the next method. For this one, you'll need about half a cup of plain flour and about half a cup of water. Mix it together until you have a nice smooth paste. You might want to add the flour and the water gradually, as it's easier to mix this way. Once your paste is smooth, add in the salt. This will help preserve the bowl. And keep mixing, adding in more flour or water or whatever you think feels more necessary. Once you have a soggy mixture, you can start sticking pieces of the newspaper into it and sticking it on your balloon. I actually found this to be slightly too thick, so I just added a bit more water and then a bit more flour until it was easier to stick with. This method is definitely messier, so if you like to get messy like I do, I would recommend picking this method. Now again, once you've done about 2 layers with the newspaper, you can go ahead and do a layer of white paper. This is optional, but it did help the paint stand out a bit better. If you're using poster paints instead of acrylic paints, I would recommend doing this, as those paints tend to be a bit thinner and not as bright. Same again, let it dry for about 2 hours before painting.
Once it's dried, you can ask a grown-up to pop your balloon and cut around the edges of your bowl for you.
It might be easier if you go around the bowl, teasing the balloon away slightly, just to check that it will definitely come out and not break the bowl when you pop it. Now you can choose some paint for your bowl. You can pick any colours you like. I looked up colours that will go well together and mix these for my first bowl. I wanted to do something quite simple that would also look abstract, as this is how John Piper tends to do his bowls. I also liked the fact that it looked quite modern, and I really loved how all of these colours went well together. For my second bowl, I wanted to keep it abstract like John Piper, and I was inspired by one of his bowls to do the deep blue and the orange together. I decided to add a design to this one that was inspired by the sun and the blue of the sky. I really liked how it turned out. So this is them finished. I really enjoyed doing this and I love my bowls. I think I'll keep them to keep keys in or trinkets.
But not my cereal, as this bowl is not suitable for holding food in it.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you feel inspired to make your own paper mache versions of John Piper bowls, then please show us your creations. We would love to see what you come up with. Bye!